Well, muscle growth in general is a popular area of research, of course, from all different aspects, from people in the gym lifting weights, but also probably more important societally for populations that lose muscle mass. For example, old people. And fish oil, in the context of muscle growth, is a relatively new area of research, in that for years people have thought fish oil was important for things like cardiovascular health and immune function. And then in the last sort of maybe 5-10 years, people have started looking into fish oil in the terms of muscle growth. And there were a couple studies a few years ago from a laboratory in St. Louis, Missouri, that suggested that this muscle growth response can be influenced by fish oil supplementation. So our study involved the measurement of the muscle growth response and the influence of the fish oil, and in particular the omega-3 fatty acids in the fish oil, on this growth response. So what we did was we recruited weightlifters, and we got them into the lab, and this was after a period of 8 weeks of supplementation with fish oil. And we took muscle biopsies from these guys, and from those biopsies we could actually see how much that fish oil was incorporated into the muscle, and we did this in collaboration with the Institute of Aquaculture across campus. They can do these measurements in the muscle for us. So then we knew how much fish oil got into the muscle, and then we were looking to see if that was related to the response, the anabolic response to weightlifting and protein ingestion. So the guys got into the lab, they did their exercise, and we gave them 30 grams of whey protein, and then we measured muscle protein synthesis, which is an indicator of the growth response of muscle. And so what we saw was that there wasn't much difference between the fish oil and another group that got coconut oil. And so we were kind of surprised about that result. So the main things that we found were that after fish oil ingestion, whether it was in a resting muscle or in an exercised muscle, both got protein, that there wasn't much of an increase or much of a difference in muscle protein synthesis with fish oil versus the placebo, which in this case we used coconut oil. So this, as I said, kind of surprised us a little bit, because we thought that the fish oil would enhance the response of the muscle to the exercise and protein, but it didn't. If it did, it was very, very slight. And so that was a bit surprising, but it is novel information, because a lot of people, if you go to gyms around the UK or around the world, you're going to see a lot of guys taking fish oil thinking it's helping their muscle, and it doesn't look like it does, at least not in this population.